Hello and welcome to StroongeCast episode 63.
Kiss appropriately.
Yes, you should. And I was thinking about Christmas as well a few years ago, but we'll talk about that. Anyway,
Okay.
How's your week been?
It's been good. Had a really busy weekend.
You did.
Doing some stuff at my mum and dad's house, and then Alice and I on Sunday went to the live orchestra show of The Muppet Christmas Carol, which is one of our favourite Christmas films. So basically you're in a hall. This was at the concert arena in Hammersmith, and they have a massive screen at the back and they play the film. And then, so all the speaking and the actual singing comes from the original film, but the music comes from the live orchestra in front.
That's so cool.
Yeah, Alice absolutely loves orchestras. She always has done since she was tiny. They used to take them on school trips in primary school to see orchestras. And honestly, she was one of the only children that actually enjoyed it. She used to come home buzzing. She loves it. So that was really fun. She came out saying that was the most magical thing I've ever seen. Like, she just loved it.
Nice.
So that was really nice.
Music appreciation.
Yeah, she just loves it. Live music like that, she just absolutely loves it. So that was really cool. And yeah, that's kind of the most exciting thing so far this week.
You worked yourself to the bone on Friday.
I did. Helping my mum and dad on the never-ending road to trying to declutter and sort the house.
And it's bigger than ours.
It's a big house, yeah. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-floor house, and they have a lot of stuff. So we are bit by bit trying to sort stuff. So it was a really busy day, but we did accomplish a lot. So I was super proud of both of us. My dad and I, that is.
Yeah.
And then Jake and my mum took everything to the dump the next day. So that was their little contribution as well.
Well, your mum might walk in the door. Wait, is this the right house?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's baby steps. There's still a huge amount to go, but
Better than nothing.
it is, exactly. And I do, although I find it quite physically hard afterwards, it takes me a long time to recover. I absolutely love organizing, decluttering. That is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
And even though it hasn't happened yet, what are you doing in a couple of days?
Well, next week I will have lots to tell you. But this weekend, I am going with my sister to the Christmas market in Copenhagen.
Nice.
Which, yeah, we're really, really excited. I've never been to Denmark. She's been, not to the Christmas market, but just for a few days. But I haven't been at all. So, yeah, it's going to be really fun. We're only there for one night, so not too long. But we are there specifically to go to this one Christmas market, which is supposed to be incredible.
Well, I'm hoping that you can bring back some audio for the podcast.
I definitely will. Yeah, of
Which
course.
would be great. We have a Danish listener as well, Suzanne and her husband Dan. So maybe they can comment on if they've been to it as well.
Yeah, it's the one in Tivoli Gardens, I believe is how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if that's wrong. And we're staying in a little hotel just up the road.
So nice walking distance or
Yeah.
distance?
No, walking distance. We are getting the train from the airport to the end, which is the city centre, and it's, I think, a few minute walk, 5-minute walk to the hotel, and then down the road is the market. So there's lots. We're right in the middle of everything.
Well, every country has different sounding trains. So
I know. Well, that's what I thought. I will try and get some
Yeah.
recordings of the train, but we're on it for the entire route.
Duration, yeah.
Yeah, the start to the stop. So I'm hoping that I'll get something good.
That will be so cool. Particularly announcements, because they'll be done in English and Danish, I suspect. Danish
Yeah,
first.
well, apparently everybody speaks really, the majority, I'm saying,
It's a European
speak really
trait.
good English there.
Yeah.
So I think it will all be.
That's a European trait,
good.
though.
Yeah.
Everywhere but us speaks better language than we do.
I know.
We are terrible in this country for that. It's sad.
But yeah, so that's exciting.
I know. Mine is dull in comparison. I've played a lot of music, which is nice.
You have.
I have.
And you've been really happy about it.
I have, yeah. Started to feel like writing music again for the first time in a really, really long time. Longer than I can actually put a finger on. So that's been really nice to do something that I really enjoy. And I feel like a part of me had been missing for this time. So nice to do that again. And I have played online with friends, I think 3 times this week. Usually it's just once a week, but I think everybody was around as we get to the end of the year. People are around more and stuff, so that's been fun.
Yeah.
And I've read a lot of books. Peter Klein's, I think, possibly my new favourite author, and John Scalzi, who I picked up some books from as well, so I've got some extra reading to do.
And you've been watching a lot?
Oh, yeah. We've been watching a lot. Pluribus, More Again.
Yeah.
And I did also another episode of Down Cemetery Road. You're going to have to start watching that.
I might start that today.
Yeah, you should.
See, I might download an episode before I go out later and see.
In fact, if you put 2, then you've got like a backup.
Yeah. Oh, no, I do. I do always do 2.
Nice.
But yeah, I'll download some of that.
On your nice big phone now, because, you know, the phone's got double the
Exactly.
storage now. So.
Exactly.
Enjoyful. Yeah, we've been prepping your iPad, haven't we, for your trip?
Yeah. My sister and I have really basically the same taste in TV and stuff. And we really love like the Christmas episodes of certain shows, like Gavin and Stacey and The Royal Family, like all that kind of stuff. So I've downloaded all the Christmas episodes onto my iPad so that we can watch it on the flight, which isn't that long. But yeah, on the flight. And then because we've got over an hour drive to the airport on a coach. Then we've got the flight. And then we've got however long. I mean, we're not going to be watching anything on the train there because I'm be looking around and, you know, taking it all in. But
so much exciting stuff to see. Even the stations, you know, the roundels or what they want to be roundels. And
I just want to sort of take, because like I said, we are only there for one night. So I just want to take it all in. But, you know, the airport and stuff like that. So,
and, you know, that's interesting because the extra iCloud storage that we got as part of your Apple One sub will help with that. So you can take more pictures, more videos.
My iPad really isn't that full. It doesn't have that much on it. So
no, your phone.
There's all. Oh, well, yeah, but I put
for
all
your
the
pictures and videos.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Sorry. Yeah. No, I was still thinking about my iPad and downloading.
No. I was thinking about when you're away and you've got this nice new phone with a nice new camera.
Definitely.
And you'll be able to take all the photos and videos you want.
Yes.
And enjoy them. Because it seems every time that there's any big event in our lives, it's just before a new phone.
Yeah, that's true.
Like at the cruise.
Yeah, because we always go away in the summer for a really nice holiday and then we get new phones in September.
Yep.
But
you've broken the cycle.
I have.
So enjoy it.
I shall.
Yeah. All right then. So what was the quiz last week?
Last week it was, what was the first toy advertised on TV?
I bet it was something dangerous like lawn darts.
Lawn darts?
Yeah.
Wow. No. It was Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No. Quite a cute one, really.
Baked potato head. Jacket potato head. Roast. I mean, you know, pick your poison, I guess. New potato head. Be very tiny.
And this week's question is, which country banned time travel in movies?
Oh, wow. Right. Interesting.
Ooh.
Right then. Topic.
Yes. So we're talking about kissing. But there's multiple things that we're going to sort of discuss. So maybe if we start off with, I guess, kissing in relationships. So how would you manage if you have a relationship, marriage, you know, whatever, you've just got together with somebody and you've got one person who is much more physical in that sense than the other person. You know, one person that likes the hugs, the kisses, and the other who's much more, it's not that they're not into you, but they're just not, you know, that's not how they express it.
Lane.
Yeah. So I thought we could talk about that because, you know.
Did we have that problem? I don't think so.
No, we didn't. I mean, we've talked about in the past how I'm not, like, certainly wasn't a hugger.
Nope. That was like episode 1 or 2.
Yeah, I don't naturally go to hug people. You kind of brought that side out of me because you are very physical in that sense. So right from the beginning, you were about the hugs and things. And it's not that I would ever say no to somebody who tried to hug me. It just...
Well, it depends who it is.
Of course.
Don't touch me.
But like my best friend Kelly, right from the beginning, she was like, no, I'm going to hug you. And now that's just a thing. That's what we do. But I very rarely hug anybody else, apart from our children. Even my own family. It's just not something that we do.
Yeah.
So...
Well, they adopted it for me. So no.
Yeah, they always give you a hug. Of course. But you will say, not all of the time, but that was you initiating it. It was you that came in and said, oh, let me give you a hug. And you're quite like that with other people.
Certainly am. It's a whole thing.
Whereas I wouldn't be like that. And I always feel like that really kind of awkward thing with other people. Like,
yeah,
should I give you a hug? Should I not? Would it be weird? Are they going to think I'm weird if I give them a hug? Or it's just too awkward for me. I can't deal with it, honestly. I find it really bizarre.
Fair dues.
But at the same time, I absolutely love hugs and things.
See, what you didn't realize is that you're missing out on something kind of special.
Yeah, and now you and I were like, we hug all the time.
And
I hug the kids all the time. Like every time I say goodbye to them, it's a hug. You know, even Jake will always give me a hug.
He's lanky.
He is lanky.
So awkward.
I know, bless him. But the kissing.
Yeah.
I don't think when we got together there was you liked it and I didn't or anything like that. Maybe it took a bit more time for me to
appreciate.
No, I wouldn't even say appreciate. I was going to say initiate.
Oh, initiate. Yeah. No, that's fair.
But other than that, but I don't know. Have you ever had a relationship where you've felt like the other person wasn't as into, not that they didn't like you as much as you liked them, but they just weren't as
truly
kissy or huggy or...
There's just something, intimate about that works.
Yeah.
No, I've never had that.
So do you think you can make it work with someone if you've got two people like that?
I suppose you have to. If you love them and care for them enough, you kind of have to, right? I think it's sad, but if love decrees that you stay together, then you work
But there just are those people, aren't there, who just aren't very physical. They show their love in other ways.
Absolutely. And that's fine.
But tricky if you're the one that needs that touch.
Like affirmation, in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because there's that whole thing about love languages, isn't it? Which I still want to do an episode on, but it's going to take a lot of research for me first.
Okay. I think we should.
No, I think so too, because I think it's really interesting because there's so many different love languages.
It's like flower language. You can say a lot through flowers. You can say a lot through love too.
Yeah. But the different ways in which people show and need to be shown love is, there's a lot of difference, and
there is.
That's quite interesting.
And unlike a spoken language, every couple is going to be different in what they want and need. Yeah,
absolutely. And I think it takes a really long time for you to truly understand that.
It does, actually. Yeah.
And it can change, throughout your relationship, and it's kind of picking up on that, isn't it?
I think even 5, 6, 8 years into our relationship, there's still that kind of understanding and that learning that needs doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
And, I still love when I learn a brand new fact about you after, well, it'll be 18 next week, 18 years next week.
Yeah.
It's like, how did I not know that? So it's always really
there was something the other day that I said, do you remember?
I can't.
There was something I said.
Yes,
and you were like, what? How did I not know that?
I do remember, yes.
What was it?
It was Lego.
It was Lego. I absolutely love building Lego, but I never ever... So it was fine when the kids were little, they would have Lego sets and I would build them for them or with them or whatever, and that was fine.
I just thought you did it out of obligation.
No, I love it.
Never made that clear. That's so weird.
Well, because, it feels like a bit of a childish thing. I think Now it's a bit more like, you know, you have these adults that
It's au fait.
have rooms full of amazing Lego sets, but we don't have anywhere or any space or anything for me to ever buy a big Lego set just for myself.
If we had space, right, we'd have an argument on whether we can get Lego or a 3D printer, right? So how about we get a 3D printer that prints Lego or Lego equivalent, and then you can build and I can print.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's our argument.
Okay.
The next little bit of space we get, 2 inches.
Yeah.
It's going to be
well, I did say when, you know, in years and years, because it's not going to happen for a very, very long time, I hope.
Yeah.
But when the kids do eventually have to move out.
We can turn that room into a second studio for both of us.
I was going to say, oh, great. You already have half the living room.
No, for both of us. On one side, there'll be your Lego station. And on the other side, just a space for a 3D printer.
Okay.
All right? Compromise. Right. The art of compromise. Go back a few episodes, right? I would never just take over like that. That's mean.
No.
But we can share this.
But yeah, I did say, I could have some shelves. And I could actually have some Lego.
You can have all the wall space you want.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. I think it'd be so cool, actually.
I would really enjoy that.
And, you know, I was thinking, we don't have shelves up on the walls in this room at all. So we could still do that. It's been 10 years now.
It feels so hollow in that room. Like when you...
No, I know. But
it just feels like nothing when you knock the...
You just have to know where to put them.
True. Well, even a bookshelf.
Yeah.
Something like that, you know.
I think we should do it.
Yeah.
It's been, I think...
It'll be something to keep me going when we have no kids in the house.
You know, right? The rule, I think, when you move into a new build, we moved into this place in 2015, and they tell you for the first year, don't put anything on the walls, don't drill.
Or even decorate or anything. Like you couldn't do anything to it.
And we just never did, and it just kind of built up. And we've been here 10 years now.
Mm.
It's actually 10 years this month we've been here.
Yeah, it's been and gone.
Yeah, it's been and gone.
Yeah.
Which feels like it went really quick.
Yeah. Yeah. And yet we feel like we've been here forever.
Both of the things are true.
Yeah. But we've really like gone off the track now.
But we do that. Yeah. So back to kissing and all it entails. So that's what they come for, though. They don't come for the scripted stuff.
They come for the waffle when we waffle off on a different tangent.
That's what you do.
So then the other side, I thought, was like kissing other people. And I don't mean like full-on cheating kissing, because, well, I suppose that's a question. Would you consider kissing cheating? Because I know that some people don't.
I'd rather not know. If you do it, just don't tell me.
No, we're not talking about if I was cheating, as in like if I was kissing other people. Obviously, I'm not going to do that.
But I'm saying if it happened.
But would you consider it cheating?
Probably.
Let's take us out of the equation. So it's not you and me. It's another couple that we know.
Right.
And one has been kissing somebody else, or say for instance, one person went out, got drunk, kissed someone else, but thought, well, it doesn't matter, it was only a kiss, it's not cheating, but the other person's really upset. What would you think? What would you say to them?
I would say naughty.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, it's not really my place to say anything. So, like, if you think it's wrong, then you did it.
Hypothetically, because when you apply it to you and me, there's too much like personal feeling into it.
Yeah.
If it was another couple.
Well, I think I'd turn it around and then, how do you feel about it? Do you think it was wrong? If it was wrong, you mustn't do it again. And if it's right, then you need to talk to your partner about it and discuss.
Yeah, so the one person who kissed doesn't think it's cheating, the other person does.
Yeah. That's hard though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's just.
So do you think it's cheating or not? Because for me personally, that is 100% cheating. You've been physical with someone else. That is cheating.
What constitutes cheating? Because I think, is that the start of it? Is that the start of the line?
Well, no, because you could...
shaking.
But you see, an intimate hug. Now, technically, you could say that's not cheating, but you're still intimate. It depends on the feeling behind that.
Yeah, and that's so unquantifiable. I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
No,
but it's like, super hard to quantify.
There's also the sharing side of it. If you were going out or meeting up with another woman or a man, but let's say a woman for this context, and you were sharing quite intimate details with them, quite personal things about yourself, or having conversations about things that you haven't shared with me, I would be inclined to consider that cheating, even though there's nothing physical there. You've not hugged, you've not kissed, but you've shared and created this bond, which is really intimate. That to me is as bad as kissing that person, I feel.
I think, though, it's some kind of sliding scale, right? Because kissing isn't as bad as intercourse, isn't as bad as babies. Like, I'm not saying they're all on the same level, because they're not. But there has to be, well, I don't know, does there? It's very difficult. Just to quantify it, I'm not saying like the thought is difficult.
No, I know.
The quantification thereof.
No, I know. And I think because there isn't a clear, defined yes or no. And you're never going to sit down with your partner and say, if you go and have a personal conversation with somebody, that's cheating. Yeah. And it's not to say that I wouldn't want you to have a deep friendship or connection with another woman. A friendship is fine. But if she is my confidant and you're not, then that's cheating. A problem. Yeah. Exactly. If you're sharing things with her that you're not sharing with me, or your first go-to is her and not me.
But what about the other way around? We've discussed it this way. You've got to flip the script.
Yeah.
Male friends. Very close male friends. Friends that you go out and have a drink with instead of me, kind of thing.
I mean, look, it's difficult because I don't have any real male friends that this would ever be
No, but
thing.
This is all
any male friends that No, I know. I'm just saying, like, so that everybody knows. I'm not sat here with, like, you know, my whole crew of
cats,
male friends. Any male friends that I have are shared, or they're known through you.
Yeah.
Like Ed or, you know, whatever. But, you know, if we were to go out and socialize, it would be in a group. It's not an individual thing. Like, we talk, but it's not an individual thing. But
I mean, when you're gone for hours, I feel like you must liaise with Ed to be like, Ed, meet me at Waterloo. I'll be there in a bit. Yeah. You go off and have your little gallivants.
Sure. With all his spare time with his two babies.
Yeah, absolutely. I know how this goes.
And all my spare time. But yeah, I think you would feel if I was saying, oh, I'm going out, it's Friday evening. I mean, I don't go out and drink. So again, it's weird. But if I was to say I'm going out, you know, on my one free evening or whatever,
right,
with someone else and you weren't included, I think you would find that strange. I think you would find that difficult.
I'm sure I would.
But
we talked earlier about jealousy and stuff, though.
We have talked about jealousy, yeah.
And I think you have to be secure in your own skin. And especially after this long as well, like.
Absolutely, because we've talked about the fact that you have had multiple women in the house.
Do finish that sentence. You know,
you've had multiple women in the house that are singers who have come to work with you.
It's only a matter of time, right? This podcast will grow big and people will start clipping. So you really got to be careful what you say and how you say it.
Okay.
He's had multiple women, ...
No.
Jeez.
You're making it worse.
I see you.
I'm trying to rephrase it. How to...
Because it sounds like I've had them all at once.
No. Oh my goodness. Honestly.
There have been times when I have... Oh, well, interacted? Nah, it's not good at all.
See?
You just
however you say it, you can turn it into something wrong.
Dealt with.
Worked with. You've worked with women, singers, female singers, people who have come to the house when it's just been you and them. And I've never, ever had an issue with that. It's never, ever even stirred up the slightest bit of jealousy.
The last one was the day that you went on holiday. Last year.
That's true.
Hours after you left, there was a singer in the house.
Okay, you're just doing this to yourself now.
Apparently.
That's never been an issue. And I don't think I really do anything that makes you jealous. So,
nah.
You're
good.
I don't see many men.
You do eat fake tempura prawns.
How's that going to make you jealous of me cheating on you?
It does.
I'm going to cheat on you with a fake tempura prawn.
It does, because you're not giving me fake tempura prawns.
No, because it's one of the only things that I can actually eat and enjoy.
Yes. And I eat and enjoy them too. And you hoard them because you're a meanie.
Gosh, I've made them for you 2 or 3 times recently.
Yeah.
And they only have them out for a very short period of time. Come New Year and they'll be gone.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah.
How about we panic buy?
Well, I do have a little stash in the freezer, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not toilet paper in this house. It's fake tempura prawns.
It is indeed.
And they are so, honestly,
they are
so
amazing.
Good. Just unfairly good.
They are really good.
But we're not kissing prawns.
So we're not kissing prawns. We've done it again. We've gone off.
Come on, you love it, you guys. You love this stuff.
So when you meet someone and you do like the kissing on the cheek, I mean, you don't really do that. You do a hug, not a kiss.
No, I think there's sort of a line kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
so what would you think if I was doing that? If like, I can't think of an example of who
would
it
I
would
question it? Would I care? I don't know. Until it happened, I don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
But also, that's what I was going to talk about Christmas, is the lady that we don't talk about anymore. When she did that.
She
Rita.
was a family friend. Well, she was closer than a family friend, but now she's a nothing to our family, basically, through her own choice.
Yes.
Yeah, but she's from Luxembourg, and it's quite a European thing to do that.
I would have thought more of a French thing than a European thing. Because when I was in Germany, nobody did that to me.
No, that's
Estonia,
true.
Nobody.
I feel like in Italy they do, no?
Maybe we'll find out next year.
It is definitely a French thing.
Yeah, Jonah's mum did that, to be fair. So I have been kissed by an Italian woman, okay?
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
But she made me great tiramisu. So.
Oh, that's all right then. Yeah. I don't know. Because I used to hate that. I used to go to France every year and everybody...
And I'm a hugger, but that...
Yeah,
that
and everybody... And it would just be like, oh, you're there as a kid or a teenager being like, oh, gosh.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah. And as I've got older, I find it harder and harder to even have people I don't know or don't know that well
in your space.
In my space, like close enough for that.
Not a fan.
Yeah. Not a fan.
But also, I was reading a book the other day about a PDA, and I just thought,
I was thinking about that.
People just can't control themselves, and it's just weird. You don't have to be all up in each other's mouths in public.
Well, that's it. I was going to say about our PDA. We are not like overly.
No, we
I
don't
think
do that.
Me even less than you. But yeah, it would be like a small.
It's a token kiss.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's never a full-on anything. Not in public.
Never.
Just wait.
Never. Ever.
There's a time
and we're
a
not like overly touchy-feely either in public, because that I find weird.
Oh, yeah. It is actually weird.
Yeah. I feel it's going to sound so ridiculous as well. But I feel like it's only been the last couple of years, really, that even at Christmas Day when we've been round the table at my mum and dad's house, which we've gone to every single Christmas since we've been together.
Since 2008.
Minus the first Christmas, because we'd only been together, 3 weeks.
Right.
But every other Christmas,
it's only, and actually we missed COVID.
Oh yeah, we did miss COVID. That is true. But every other Christmas, we've been there, and it's only really been the last few that I kind of rest my head on your shoulder, or I don't know, like hold your hand under the table, or what? Do you know what I mean? Like just something innocent like that. But it's taken me that long to be okay doing that, even, which is really silly. I get.
And it's your parents too.
And it's my parents, but they're not touchy-feely. They're not. I mean,
no.
They have a funny relationship anyway. But, they're not. And I think because that's not how my family are or have ever been. So that to me already feels like a thing.
You didn't grow up like that.
No.
My family was always quite huggy. My mum and my nan and everything.
Yeah.
And so that's how I've grown up.
Yeah.
And
It's
maybe that's because of not being able to see, and therefore people just be like, hey, here I am. This is me.
Mm.
And for you just eye contact and smile and walk away. So I made you cross over into my world a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have. But then, so that kind of leads us into the last bit that we were going to talk about, which was that kind of affection with your children.
Oh, yeah.
Because there have been multiple pictures over the years of celebrities, you know, mostly dads, I would say, giving their daughters kisses and people turning it into a big thing and, you know, making it very inappropriate.
Yeah.
The main one that I can think about was David Beckham with his daughter. And I think there was a picture of them having like a peck on the lips kiss and people saying stuff about it. And I know you said that you wouldn't be comfortable with that. But I do think that people jump to really scary conclusions with things like that.
It's the age we live in.
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
Every old man is a something, right?
Yeah. But when you see a dad and a little girl, it's just so sad that that's where you go to. That you're making it.
Dad's lips should be reserved for mum, not child. I just don't get.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
No, I know. And I do understand that. And I'm not saying that I would probably find it, certainly at this age, you know, Alice is 13 now. I feel like that is definitely.
That gets a bit squicky, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Now, I will kiss Alice on the cheek all the time. When she gets annoyed with it, pretend annoyed. And that's fine. But no. Even the thought
But again, we need to reiterate then, if she said no.
Of course.
Like, we always try and make sure that both our kids, but especially Alice, you know, understands that if she says no to something, anything, that is respected.
Of course.
But yeah.
If she comes and chooses to hug me and lets me hug her back, and that's fine. If she didn't,
she sometimes comes and sits on your knee to give you a hug after school.
Right.
And that's super cute.
And even that can be discontext. It's just gross.
Yeah, well, that's ridiculous because she's just a daughter sitting on her dad's lap to give him a hug. Like,
I know this.
You know, that is all it is.
And it wouldn't have been a thing in the 80s.
No, well, do you remember going to visit Santa and you'd sit on Santa's knee?
Obviously, yeah.
That is not allowed and hasn't been for a very long time.
I did that. You did that.
Yeah, we've all done that. But that wasn't, that's not allowed anymore.
Wow.
I know.
I mean, I get it, but wow.
Yeah.
State of the world.
And one day she will be too big, and I think
I shall be sad.
Exactly. You'll be sad, just like I'm sad that I don't remember the last time I picked her up.
No.
Or the last time she sat on my lap for a cuddle or whatever. You know, it happens.
I can still pick her up.
You can still pick her up. Definitely not Jake.
Oh gosh, he picked me up once.
He's picked me up too. It was horrible. I hate it. I hate anyone picking me up. That was pretty horrible, but he did.
People and their quirks, and you know, we all have them. So yours, as in you the listener, what are your thoughts on any of this? I think it's very deeply personal, and whether there's a right or wrong depends on your personal definition thereof. Certain things are set in stone, right? Don't need to cover those. But there are a lot of things that are not, and that seem to be sliding scale related or whatever the case may be. So have a think and let us know. I mean, I think today we've even found it hard to define the exact wrongness or rightness of a given action.
True.
It's quite deep.
Yeah, because again, it is, some of it can be how you interpret things, isn't it?
Definitely interpret. And also then being seen to be wrong, even if the thing you do isn't necessarily wrong. It's like a perception.
Yeah.
So I think people worry a lot and don't want to do something that they might otherwise do. And I don't mean the bad stuff, right? I just mean like hugging your daughter kind of thing. It's sad.
It's never wrong to hug your daughter. Unless she says no.
Yeah. Fair dues. Like, my gosh, you smell of a builder site. Go have a shower.
That is something we've never, ever had to tell our children.
No. I meant her telling me.
Oh.
But then I don't work on a building site. So.
No. But our children are incredibly clean. We're lucky. We never
Very
have to
much
have
so.
that. Go and have a shower, you stink. Chat with them.
Yeah. Never had to have that one.
Nope. Never.
Interesting. Well, there you go. Thoughts for the week.
Yes.
Do tell us yours in the comments as usual.
And please do.
Be the first somebody to comment on Spotify, because you can do that. I don't know what happens if you do, by the way. I don't know if it emails me or if it doesn't tell me at all. So
there could be a comment there that we don't know.
There could be one sat there in any of the 62 other episodes that I just don't know about. I'll have to have a quick squiz through and have a look. But I'm curious. So maybe I'll do that. Anyway, before we end, what's your Stroonge news of the week?
So, I just have to say, this morning when I was walking up the road with Alice and I told her what our topic was today for the podcast, she said, are you going to call it like Stroonge Kisses or something?
Nice.
I know.
Nice.
I just remembered that. So this story is kind of funny, but also a little bit sad. This is about a missing flamingo.
Oh.
So,
of course you'd be sad about that.
Yeah. So I love flamingos, if you didn't know.
You could do a bingo thing called Flamingo Bingo.
Have I?
No, you should.
Oh, I should. Yes, I should. So this was earlier in the month, in November. A flamingo went missing from a wildlife sanctuary in Cornwall, and she appears now to be living in northern France. So this young flamingo is still a baby. It was only born in July. And although she'd had her feathers clipped to prevent her from flying away, I don't know whether maybe they didn't clip them correctly or something happened, but she escaped from the walled garden that she was in. And there were pictures taken of her flying over across the channel. And she's turned up in France, on a beach in France. Yeah. So they're saying they can't just capture her and bring her back because of bird flu.
Oh gosh.
Because there's bird flu and like restrictions and stuff. You're not allowed to transport birds like that, certainly not wild, which technically she is wild now. Yeah. So they're hoping that the best case scenario is that she flies south and finds the other flamingos that live in the south of France. But yeah, so it's a bit sad because she can't come home to her family and she's only a baby, so she doesn't really understand what's happening. She just kind of kept going because she didn't really know what was going on, and then has just ended up in France now.
GPS must be knackered.
Yeah. So they've called her Frankie. So she is Frankie the flamingo, who is now living in France.
Frankie à la France.
Yeah. So hopefully they will, they like sort of have kept an eye on her as much as they can, because obviously she's free to go wherever she wants.
Yeah.
And she looks healthy and okay. So hopefully at some point she will
return to the flock.
Well, she won't be able to come back here, but at least if she could find.
But if she did, like, what would they would have to?
I think they would have to. Well, I don't know if she flew back herself, what would happen. Whether they would, I don't know, do something not very nice.
Oh no.
Or quarantine maybe. But then if she just like appeared one day, they'd have to quarantine all of them. So I honestly, I don't know what would happen, because they haven't really said that is a potential option. They just said they can't sort of capture her and bring her back.
Oh wow. Very sad times.
So
maybe the others will fly off the walled garden and go find her.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we'll give the farmers an honourable mention, right?
Yes.
Because yesterday morning, there was a lot of beeping outside our house.
Like musical, wasn't it?
Very musical.
Yeah.
Very intense.
Yeah.
And it happened just before 7 in the morning, about 10 to 7. And then it happened again at around 25 past 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah. And they were going home.
So the farmers were protesting inheritance tax, and they had driven tractors into central London.
Tractors and lorries, yeah.
Big.
So they were heading down to Westminster to protest because it was the budget.
Yes.
Yesterday, the government budget.
And I guess we were close enough to wherever the route was that they were driving.
They drove all the way through. Like they came through different areas because I read about lots of other areas that heard it as well.
Yeah.
So I think in the morning we heard Baby Shark being played through, which was quite funny.
Yes, we did.
And yeah, like there were multiple tractors and lorries and all kinds honking their horns, and
it was quite a tremendous noise, it has to be said.
It was definitely would have got a lot of attention.
Oh yeah, and woken up a few angry people.
Yeah.
But there were also, a lot of supporters and things. So
yeah, it's definitely a good cause.
I would say a peaceful protest, but more like a beepful protest.
Yeah.
I
nice.
know, just that good. Right. There you go. Another week of us. And hopefully we will see you in a week too. And you'll have lots of cool news to tell us.
Looking forward
to it. Well, have a wonderful time away. And we look forward to hearing about it in a week's time.
Yay.
Until then, however.
Bye.